Disclaimer: this content is for reference only. 4 million years ago, the African landscape was a theater.
Every sunrise brings a race for life, a cycle of energy moving from the swift to the strong.
Our early ancestors, the Homo Habilis, rely on their wits and cooperation to navigate this lethal paradise. But the water is not the only place where danger lurks. Some predators are masters of the land as well.
They share their world with giants, moving with caution to avoid being crushed by the masters of the plains. Cold-blooded and patient, this ancient reptile has remained unchanged for millions of years.
Their journey is constant, driven by the desperate need for water. Finally, they reach the lifeblood of the savannah, a river, both a sanctuary and a trap. The heat is punishing, and the water is an irresistible lure. At first glance, it seems peaceful, but under the surface, eyes are watching. A moment of contact. Water means life, but for the unwary, it also means death. The hunter senses the vibration of movement near the shore. Ignoring the danger, the male seeks relief from the midday heat. He ventures further, unaware that he has just entered another's territory. The predator returns to its element, becoming invisible to those on the surface. For a fleeting moment, there is a sense of tranquility. Below, the predator moves with lethal efficiency.
While the male bathes, the female remains watchful, a primal instinct for survival. He is now far from safety, exposed in the open water.
The eyes of a killer break the surface, locking onto the prey. He dives down, unaware that he is heading straight into the jaws of death. It does not rush. It has all the time in the world. For a few seconds, he is part of this underwater world.
The beast decides the fight is no longer worth the effort. It seeks a new path.
He feels a shift in the water, a presence he cannot yet see. It vanishes into the gloom, preparing for the final strike. Lungs burning, he prepares to return to the air. Suspended in time, waiting for the perfect moment. Safety is just above, but the hunter is closer.
She senses something is wrong. The silence of the river is deceiving.
The strike begins. Speed and power combined in a single surge.
A warning! But is it too late?
He hears the cry and realizes the danger behind him. The trap is sprung. The river erupts in violence.
Witnessing the nightmare, she can only watch as her companion fights for his life.
Pure desperation. He must use every ounce of strength to break the predator's grip.
Witnessing the nightmare, she can only watch as her companion fights for his life.
pure desperation. He must use every ounce of strength to break the predator's grip.
She runs for the only hope they have, the rest of the clan.
Back at the camp, the others are unaware of the life and death struggle nearby.
Her arrival brings word of the predator. The clan must act.
A narrow escape. But the hunter does not give up so easily.
The beast retreats to the water, but the hunt is far from over.
He reaches the safety of the shore, but he is wounded and weak.
The predator is persistent. It will follow its prey onto land if necessary.
The trauma of the attack is etched into his mind.
Breaking the boundary of the water, the killer moves onto the land.
Help is coming. In this world, the strength of the group is the only defense against nature's monsters. A prehistoric tank built for power and endurance.
He must keep moving. Stopping means death.
It is a race of survival against an ancient nightmare.
The gap is closing. One slip is all the predator needs.
The hunted finally finds his pack. The odds are about to change. They fight with the desperation of hope.
It is a brutal, primal struggle for dominance.
The beast is a whirlwind of muscle and scale. There are always casualties in the war against the wild.
A single blow can be fatal. The power is staggering.
But they do not retreat. Survival demands sacrifice. The cost of a mistake in this era is measured in lives.
The predator senses the tide has turned. It seeks an exit.
In its panic, it lashes out at the nearest target.
The hunters become the hunted.
She must lead it toward the trap.
A terrifying burst of land speed from an aquatic master.
Man's first great innovation, the trap. A weapon made of intellect rather than brawn.
They are the bait, leading the nightmare to its doom.
A leap of faith. Precision is everything.
Blind with rage, it does not see the danger beneath.
Nature holds its breath.
Gravity and ingenuity finally bring the monster down.
Victory. A feast that will sustain the clan for days.
Nothing is wasted. Meat for food, bone for tools. The skin will provide protection and warmth. Under the stars, They celebrate the survival of another day. A new day begins, but the savannah is never truly safe. A world of abundance and a world of constant movement. They are keen observers of the land, tracking the movements of their next meal.
A new challenger appears. Something even more dangerous than the crocodile.
The rhinoceros. A mountain of muscle and ill temper. Silence is their only protection. One scent of them, and the beast will charge.
It moves with a weight that shakes the earth.
They must keep a safe distance, but they cannot lose sight of it.
Its path is unpredictable, its power absolute.
The hunt is on, but the stakes have never been higher.
Even giants must drink. The river remains the center of all life. Unstoppable and unyielding. They are shadows in the grass, waiting for a moment of weakness. The wind shifts. The predator's scent is revealed.
The charge is sudden and devastating. A ton of meat and bone in motion.
Nothing can stand in its way.
Speed is their only hope, but the rhino is gaining.
The gap between life and death is measured in heartbeats. From above, the struggle looks like a dance, but the stakes are absolute.